All right. So, hi guys. We are here backstage with Tiffany Lim, otherwise known as Baby Alling. Um, we're day two of the Fallout Gaming Malaysian Major All Stars tournament. Yesterday didn't go so well. Lots of things happening backstage, and well, frankly speaking, viewer experience was negatively affected. I want to get your thoughts on what happened yesterday. So, what exactly happened from your perspective? What happened with yesterday's games? Why did the event turn out to be, let's say, disastrous?
Okay. For me in this tournament, my role has always been more of taking care of teams and liaising with the teams. So my job was to get the teams down for this tournament, and I mainly act as a middleman between the tournament organizers and the players. Yeah. So up to yesterday, I have to say that I don't really understand the tech aspect of the tournament. So like the cabling, the wiring, and everything, I was not involved. Although I did express some concerns beforehand about some things that we certainly have to prepare. Like for example, the casters table, internet, practice area, everything to be covered. Sorry, yeah, because due to my past experiences attending LAN events, I know that a lot can happen, like shit happens lah. So
Yeah.
yeah, so I tried to put in like my thoughts about it.
Yeah, your two
Like,
cents essentially. Just
sorry?
your 2 cents, trying to give your
Yeah,
perspective.
yeah, yeah. So some of those got through, some of those didn't. Maybe because the planning and everything, maybe it wasn't done so well. I wouldn't really understand because I was not from a events background.
Right.
Yeah, I was from a purely esports background. So I look at it from like the teams and the players' perspective. So for yesterday, what happened? To me, it was like, okay, I came in the morning, caster's side not settled yet, so I started to get worried about this thing. Yeah, but there was nothing much I can do about it because I didn't know how to do all those like cabling and
Right.
networking stuff. Yeah. So all I could do was just to get the teams in, get everything ready, and for the game to start. But later on, they started to have pauses, I think.
Yes.
Pauses and then DCs and
I think
everything.
that was towards the end of game one and then at the beginning of game two.
Yeah, yeah. So at that point, I started to get really worried because it was kind of like a very helpless situation for me. Like I couldn't offer my help because I don't have the technical expertise in this kind of stuff. But yet I really wanted to see this event succeed because it's gonna be so big for Southeast Asia. Yeah, so all I could do was just to calm the teams down, get everyone settled down and everything. That's about it. Yeah, and the rest of the day was just watching everything else
Right, right.
burn.
Right, yeah. I guess, well, for people who may be just tuning in yesterday, we only managed to have one full game on the show match stage, um, maybe 7 minutes of game two, and then a replay from one of the games that were played backstage, and then from that point on, everything went dark. So Tiffany here, as she said, she has a purely esports background because she was the former manager of Titan, as well as managing other teams for a long time in Southeast Asia.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so that's probably why they put me as head team nanny for this tournament.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's actually my official
The
position.
official position is nanny.
Yeah,
It's also on the card. It's nanny.
yeah, no, they wanted to put that in the cards, but I was like, no, can you find something else like not nanny maybe? Then they were like, no, nanny is like the perfect term for it. And I'm like, okay. Yeah.
Well, with everything that happened yesterday, today is looking well somewhat better at least. Well, we're playing games at least, so some Dota is always better than no Dota.
Yeah.
So what went right today? How are we? Are we on track? What's going on from your side? Just interfacing with the teams, and what role are you playing now in this organization?
Okay. Because yesterday I remember that there was this incident between Empire and what was the other team again? Do you remember? There was one game that was not. There were no casters in the lobby.
Right, right. I think that was
Yeah.
the first
let me
game.
think.
It's probably
Yeah.
the first game. I think it's Empire versus Team Redemption.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, because I think
Empire versus Redemption. In that game, I was very shocked to find out, like via Twitter, the players' Twitter, to realize that the tournament lobby was actually not hosted under a tournament admin. So it was not viewable in Dota TV. It was not under the ticket. And
Right.
there were no casters notified about it as well. And the entire match was played backstage. It was more like a practice lobby than a tournament
anything.
lobby. Yeah. So I got really angry about this. I was like, so what? Is this even acceptable? So I tried to interfere in game 2. I got the casters and everyone. I created a casters Skype group, which
Right, I
was
see.
not set up previously. Yeah, and basically tried to get everyone together.
I see. I think the
Yeah.
Russian casting team was really angry about that. So they expressed it. I think it blew up over Reddit. So what's going on today?
Yeah, the Star Ladder guys, I can tell that they were really angry about yesterday. But if it were me, I think I would be frustrated too because there was no workable PC and no internet as well at their
And they were
booth.
like in a basement room.
No, actually they were stationed outside,
Oh, they
like
were stationed
beside
outside.
the BTS panel. Yeah, it's
Oh,
just
right,
that
right, right.
somehow I'm not sure some network issues occurred that caused them to not have internet, and that went on for very long and was
And
kind
then
of
everything went off.
unaddressed.
Right.
Yeah, it was a big communication issue as well. So I tried my best to communicate and try to link the right people together, like who might I be able to find to fix this problem and everything. So I tried my best, but I really do not have the technical expertise to fix this problem. So it was all in all just a very stressful and helpless day for me yesterday. But for today, I'm actually very glad because the Fallout Gaming guys, they agreed to put me in charge of all the matches, the
Right.
scheduling, the casters and everything, just to ensure that the
You're now
games.
tournament overlord. You went from nanny to tournament overlord now.
I wouldn't say tournament overlord, but yeah,
Very
but
close.
I was just managing all the games for
Right.
today. Yeah, making sure that all the casters join the game before the game launch.
Right.
That kind of stuff.
So basically, you're making sure the tournament aspect from the viewing experience to the actual games are running smoothly. So I think right now, by the time we're recording this, it's going to be the losers bracket between Team Redemption and Navi. And then after this, it's going to be the winners bracket final between Empire and IG, if I'm not
That
mistaken.
will be tomorrow.
Oh, that'll be tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
IG versus Empire tomorrow.
Okay, so for today, IG and Empire are basically
Yeah.
done.
They are actually on their way back to the hotel right now
Right.
to
I
enjoy
see.
their dinner and a good night's sleep.
Right. So, how did we manage to get back on track? I mean, I think that's kind of surprising. We lost the full day of Dota. How did you? What devil magic did you do?
Yeah, yesterday after everything kind of screwed up,
Right.
they said, so Tiff, can you go and work on a schedule for tomorrow? I'm not sure how we can fit all the matches in, but can you try? So I tried. I tried very hard
Tried
for
very hard.
for at least 4 or 5 hours at night.
From when we stopped, that was around 5 p.m. That was the announcement, and then
No,
for
it was
5 straight
like way
hours.
past midnight. So I actually stayed up all night working on the schedule. And finally I managed to, like, from a few different versions, we were thinking like maybe we can play 3 concurrent matches, but would it be too much? Do we have enough casters, all those stuff?
right.
Yeah. So initial plan was to have 3 concurrent matches at the same time. But I realized that it probably wouldn't do the Twitch viewers like a favor because yeah, there are just too many games to keep out at the same time. So in the end, I still managed to like reschedule it so that we can do at most 2 concurrent matches at the same time and make sure that at least most of the teams get to play on stage at least once. Yeah.
Well, I guess so far we are running somewhat smoothly. It's around, I don't know what time it is right now. When we're recording this, it's 7:30 p.m. In Malaysia. At least we're not ending at like 11. Yeah, definitely not ending at 11. So, closing thoughts. Do you think tomorrow is going to ride on this momentum? So far, people have, I think, flocked back in and watched the games here live. Do you think tomorrow we'll see a bigger attendance? I think there were like 2,500 fans screaming NIP, NIP a while ago. So
The crowd was really quite big. I was quite surprised because given how things went yesterday, I wouldn't have expected like even
anyone to come back?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's honest, but yeah, I'm quite surprised, and I'm very happy about like how the fans got to interact with their idols and everything. Yeah, I saw a lot of selfies and photos being posted online. Yeah, so for tomorrow, things will be better, I think, because today we managed to amend our mistakes somehow by making sure that things run smoothly for the majority, the big part of the day at least.
From Malaysian Major All Stars, this is Bright Roar signing off.